Vocabulary won't stick? Native speakers sound like gibberish? Afraid to speak in class? Grammar rules make your head spin? Sound familiar? You're not alone. But what if you're learning English? Wrong. Textbooks that make you forget. Flashcards that feel useless. Grammar drills that drain your energy. Ever felt embarrassed to speak? Like you're stuck in beginner hell with no way out? Here's the truth. Your brain learns faster with stories, not rules. Meet Akila, a young girl from South Los Angeles. She struggled with English, felt out of place, and doubted herself. But through the power of storytelling and determination, she transformed her life and conquered the National Spelling Bee. Her journey isn't just inspiring, it's a blueprint for learning English effectively. Promise of benefits. Slow, clear narration so you understand. Real-world vocabulary you'll actually use. Emotional hooks so you never forget. Imagine ordering coffee without fear. Chatting with friends confidently. Understanding movies without subtitles. Picture the moment when English feels natural, not forced. Students who've embraced this method say, "Wait, I understood every word?" If you're tired of struggling, smash that like button now. Turn on your mind and let's embark on this journey together. Your fluency starts here. Don't wait. Watch before you quit learning English. Part 1. The journey begins. Hey there, friend. So, you're on a journey to learn English, huh? That's awesome. Learning a new language is like opening a door to a whole new world. But let's be real. It's not always easy. Maybe you've tried studying vocabulary lists only to forget the words the next day. Or perhaps you've listened to native speakers and thought, what are they even saying? You're not alone. In this documentary, we're going to explore the world of a 2 English listening practice. We'll dive into stories, real-life situations, and practical tips to help you improve your listening skills. So, grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's embark on this journey together. Part 2. Understanding the A2 level. Before we dive deeper, let's talk about what A2 level means. In the Common European Framework of Reference for Languages, CEFR, A2 is considered the elementary level. At this stage, learners can understand sentences and frequently used expressions related to areas of immediate relevance, e.g., personal and family information, shopping, local geography, employment. Communicate in simple and routine tasks requiring a simple and direct exchange of information on familiar topics. Describe in simple terms aspects of their background, immediate environment, and matters in areas of immediate need. Oh, if you're at the A2 level, you're building a solid foundation, and that's something to be proud of. Part 3. The power of listening. Listening is a crucial skill in language learning. It's how we understand others, pick up new vocabulary, and get a feel for the rhythm and melody of the language. But listening can be challenging, especially when native speakers talk fast or use unfamiliar expressions. Here's the good news. With practice, your listening skills can improve dramatically. Think of listening as tuning into a new radio station. At first, the signal might be fuzzy, but over time, it becomes clearer. Part 4. Real-life situations. Let's explore some real-life situations where listening skills are essential. At the grocery store, imagine you're at the grocery store and the cashier asks, "Do you have a loyalty card?" You might respond, "Sorry, I didn't catch that." By practicing listening, you'll become more confident in these everyday interactions. On the phone conversations can be tricky because you can't rely on body language. Practicing listening helps you understand phrases like, "Can you hold on a moment?" or "I'll transfer you to the right department." Part 5. Stories that inspire. Let me tell you about Maria. Maria moved to the US from Mexico. She struggled with English, especially listening. She felt embarrassed when she couldn't understand her coworkers. But Maria didn't give up. She started listening to English podcasts every day during her commute. At first, she understood only a few words, but over time, her comprehension improved. Now, Maria confidently participates in meetings and even leads presentations. Her story shows that persistence pays off. Part 6. Practical tips for listening practice. Here are some practical tips to enhance your listening skills. Listen daily. Make listening a daily habit. Even 10 minutes a day can make a difference. Use subtitles. Start with English subtitles to aid comprehension. Then gradually remove them as you improve. Repeat and shadow. Listen to a sentence, pause, and repeat it aloud. This technique, known as shadowing, improves pronunciation and comprehension. Choose interesting content. Listen to topics that interest you. You're more likely to stay engaged and retain information. Part 7. Vocabulary and context learning. Vocabulary and context helps with retention. For example, instead of memorizing the word appointment, hear it in a sentence. I have a doctor's appointment at 3 p.m. This way, you understand how the word is used in real life. Part 8. Embracing mistakes. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the learning process. Each time you mishear a word or ask someone to repeat themselves, you're learning. Remember, even native speakers ask for clarification sometimes. Part 9. The role of motivation. Staying motivated is key. Set achievable goals like understanding a short podcast episode or having a brief conversation in English. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Part 10. Building confidence. Confidence grows with practice. The more you listen, the more you'll understand. And the more you understand, the more confident you'll become. It's a positive cycle. Part 11. Listening with emotion. Let's talk about something powerful. Emotion. When you feel something while listening, joy, sadness, surprise, your brain remembers better. That's why we're using stories, not just sentences. You don't need to understand every word. Just feel the message, feel the tone, feel the rhythm. Emotion helps your brain say, "Hey, this is important. Let's remember it." Part 12. Meet David from Kenya. David grew up in a small village in Kenya. He didn't have a fancy school, no internet, no books in English. But he had one thing, a small radio. He listened to news in English every evening. He didn't understand most of it at first. But he kept listening. 5 years later, David got a job in Nairobi. And guess what? He speaks English clearly and confidently now. How? Listening. Just like that small radio in his hands, your ears are your superpower. Part 13. Vocabulary highlights in real life. Let's look at some useful words in action. No lists, just life. Schedule. I want to check my schedule before saying yes. Directions. Can you give me directions to the library? Busy. She's really busy today. Try calling later. Repeat these aloud after me. Again. Now again. See? You're getting better already. Part 14. Slow down, speak up. Many learners say, native speakers talk too fast. That's true, but not all the time. The real problem? You're used to written English, not spoken English. So practice listening to slow, clear English first. Then move to normal speed. Then challenge yourself with fast speech. It's like lifting weights. Start light, then go heavy. Part 15. From Bollywood to Broadway. Let me tell you something fun. Many people in India learn English by watching Bollywood movies with subtitles. In the Philippines, kids grow up listening to American cartoons. In Nigeria, it's music, American rap, gospel, pop. You can do the same. Find what you love, movies, music, stories, and listen again and again. Part 16. Real sentences you can use. Let's practice sentences that help you start and survive real conversations. Sorry, could you say that again? I didn't catch that. Can you repeat it slowly? What does that word mean? Say them aloud, slowly. These are your lifelines. Use them without fear. Part 17. Fake it till you feel it. Here's the truth. Most fluent speakers didn't wait until they were ready. They just jumped in and made mistakes. The secret? They pretended to be confident. And guess what? One day, it wasn't pretending anymore. Speak English, even if you're scared, even if you're unsure. Because confidence comes from action, not waiting. Part 18. Short conversations to practice. Listening. Let's try a short, slow conversation. A. Hi, I'm looking for the post office. B. Sure, it's on Main Street next to the bank. A. Is it far from here? B. No, just a 5-minute walk. A. Great, thank you. Listen again. Now, read it out loud. Now, role play both voices. This is how actors learn lines. You can learn English the same way. Part 19. The secret of repetition. Want to remember more? Repeat more. Repetition is not boring. It's brain training. You brush your teeth every day, right? Learning English is like that. Tiny actions done daily bring big results. Listen to the same audio again and again. Each time you'll understand more. Each time your brain says, "Oh, I know this." Part 20. Story time. Grandma's Cafe. Let's tell a little story. There's a grandma named Linda. She owns a small cafe in Georgia. Every day, she opens at 6 a.m. and serves coffee to the same friendly faces. One day, a tourist from Brazil walks in. He smiles and says, "Good morning." Linda replies, "Well, hey there, sugar. What can I get ya?" The man freezes. "What is getcha?" He doesn't understand. But Linda smiles and says again, slowly, "What can I get you?" He laughs. "Ah, I want coffee." He listened. He asked. He learned. Now he goes to Linda's cafe every day. And his English? Getting better 1 cup at a time. Part 21. Mini vocabulary from the cafe. From that story, did you hear these words? Tourist, a visitor from another country. Freeze, to stop suddenly because of surprise or fear. Laugh, to smile and make a happy sound when something's funny. Cafe, a small place where you eat or drink. Hear it, see it, use it. Part 22. Pronunciation power. English sounds weird sometimes. Words don't always look like they sound. For example, though sounds like though. Through sounds like through. Tough sounds like tough. Crazy, right? Don't worry. You don't need to be perfect. Just practice listening and repeating what you hear. Over time, your mouth learns to move like a native speaker. Part 23. Why stories work better than textbooks. Let's be honest, textbooks are helpful, but they're kind of boring, right? They give you lists, rules, charts, yawn. Stories give you feelings. They give you people. They make you remember. That's why this documentary is full of stories. Stories stick. Rules fade. Part 24. One last story. The elevator moment. A man named Omar lived in a big apartment building in Chicago. He always saw his neighbor in the elevator. One day, the neighbor said, "Hey, how's it going?" Omar panicked. He didn't know what that meant, so he just smiled and said, "Yes, The neighbor looked confused. Later, Omar searched the phrase online. Next time, he was ready. When the neighbor said, "How's it going?" Omar replied, "I'm good, thanks. How about you?" The neighbor smiled. That's how confidence grows. From one elevator ride at a time. Part 25. Final step. Your English future. You've come far already. You listened. You practiced. You repeated. Don't stop now. You're not just learning English. You're building a bridge. A bridge to better jobs, better friendships, a better future. English is not a wall. It's not a test. It's a tool, a key, a gift. And you're holding it right now. So take the next step. Speak more. Listen daily. Believe in yourself. Because you're not learning English the wrong way anymore. You're doing it the right way. And your journey? It's just beginning. If you loved this video and want to improve your English faster, do these 3 things right now. 1. Hit that subscribe button because I drop powerful English lessons like this every week. 2. Smash the like button so YouTube knows this video helped you. 3. Share with friends because everyone deserves to speak English confidently. On the Control English, you get the world's simplest English tricks. Tap the bell icon to never miss a new lesson. Today's challenge: share this video with 2 friends and tell them, this channel will change your English game. Thank you. Keep learning. Keep growing.